Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here. How are you doing? I hope you are well. So, we've just had the first live stream of the Southeastern High Speed route. That's right, on Train Sim World 2. Matt and Sam showed us the route. We had the full journey from St Pancras to Faversham on the Class 395 and a couple of stations on the Class 375. So, just wanting to mention a couple of things. So, before I do, there may be some spoilers in here, so if you don't want to listen and, to all these extra things that we were talking about, please ignore this video. But if you do want to hear what was mentioned in the stream, then follow along with us on this video. Anyway, great. First things first, we know that there are some audio issues with the Class 395, but they do have 2 weeks. So we are going to get some fixes on the audio issues on there. So we heard a few issues here and there of the horn and the motors and things like that. But just to remind you that the power motors on the Class 395 are not on the front or the rear car. They're in the 4 cars in the middle. So you're not really going to hear the motors in the cab. Okay, so just so you're aware of that, you're not going to hear them in the cab. Okay. So with regards to the train itself, so the Class 395, as we have heard from the news and the videos and things like that, we do have 2 liveries. We have the Trainbow livery and we have the 10-year livery. Now, previously on Train Sim World, if there were different liveries, like EWS Class 66, you were able to choose them. For this route, you cannot choose your livery. It is randomized. So you may get a Trainbow once in a while, because it's like 395012, I think it was, they said. But all the others have the 10 years. So you can't specifically choose your livery. It will randomly give you that. So there's always going to be one Trainbow on the route, and the rest will be the 10 years, of course. So just so you are aware of that. Now, with the timetables themselves, we do have the passenger information screens that are automatically updated. There was no details on the front of the 395, so we don't know what's going to be put on there. But on the side, it does have Faversham, or St Pancras and things like that. But what was interesting that they mentioned is these PIS screens are different. These PIS screens are not for just that route and train, but if you put that train on another route, then potentially it will put the destination of that route on there. Now, just thinking about it right now, if we're putting the Class 395 on a scenario planner, there's no timetable, is there? So there's no route, there's no destination. Anyway, so they're saying that the potentially, the destination will change depending on where it is in what country. So if you put it on LGV, potentially it will say Marseille. Anyway, with regards to those timetables, it does tell you if you are delayed. So with the HMA where it says retard, which was you're late by a couple of minutes, it does say on the screens 10:50, but expected at 10:52. So it is looking at your delays and how late you are. Now, big news. I want to say it now because instead of saying it later, but big news. Level crossings are moving. Yes, they are. They move once again. So Sandpatch Grade version 1 on the PC used to have it, but they used to randomly go up and down depending on the train, and they could go up whilst your train's going past, and yeah, it was just awful. But they have changed it now. So what it does is it actually utilizes the signals. So if you get to a particular station like Gillingham, it gives you a yellow and then it gives you a red at the station, and then it puts the level crossing down. Level crossing down. Excuse me. Level crossing goes down and then it goes green, and it has the wee 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 wee, which is really good. So I am really looking forward to seeing those level crossings in use, and potentially they can backdate that as well. And it's not confirmed, but they could potentially backdate that. So yeah, it was, I did like it. We were only in a 6-car train, not a double train. We didn't see much of St Pancras, so we didn't have a walk around. That's going to be in a future stream. But from what I saw, the quality wasn't great in the way that I was watching it, I had problems with Steam on this tonight. But it did look good. It did look good. Now, there are some issues. I know there are people saying the gravel's not right. It should be concrete. It should be light. It shouldn't be dark. It shouldn't be flat. It should be, yeah. There are all those extra things. I know they're niggly things that people want to be perfect. But for me, I love it. And I was actually thinking today, if Train Simulator, if Dovetail Games created a fictitious line, a fictitious train, I would still get it. I would still go for that. If it was a train that they had created that did a certain amount of things, I would still buy that. I'd still buy the fictitious thing. You don't need the licensing. But yeah, the licensing is good. But I'm saying, if it was a pretend one that they had created, I would still get it. But no, 395, amazing. Amazing train. Really can't wait to start driving that. As long as they get those audio things fixed. Now, we found out that there are 179 services with the 375 and the 395. They confirmed 2 or 3 times that we are not getting sheerness. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? We're not getting sheerness, unfortunately. And they had no information on the 465 because that's not coming out yet. But yeah, no sheerness. They showed you on the map. Look, that's where it goes off. It's not going off. It could come in the future. We're not sure. But as of this moment, no, it is not coming. So yeah, never mind. But yeah, the 375, they kind of admitted, Matt, or it could have just been the way he was saying it. It just sounded like it was just a 377 with a new livery on it, and they've removed the side cameras, for the for looking behind you at the stations, which don't work in the 377 anyway. It did look slightly differently, but I think it's more of like the stickers and the way that the panel looks compared to a southern version. So the southeastern, on the door opening, there is like a southeastern yellow sticker that's kind of around that. So yeah, it does look slightly different, and there's a lot of destinations on that PIS screen for the 375 as well, which is nice. But potentially the 375 could go on the on the Brighton, the southern East Coastway line. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. But overall, a really good route. It's coming in 2 weeks. The only downside that I do have, which they have confirmed, Steam are getting 10% off at the moment. At launch, console will not get the discount. So with LGV Mediterranean, we did get a discount. With Hauptstrasse and Munich Augsburg, we didn't get a discount. With Isle of Wight, we didn't get a discount. So it's a bit annoying, I do think, that Steam are getting these discounts and not console users. Because we are all under the same umbrella, aren't we? We're all train enthusiasts, and we want to drive these trains. And yeah, it's a little irritating that they're not giving us that discount. But 10%, it's a couple of quid. So yeah, it's not that bad in that way. I did get LGV at a cheaper price. But anyway, other than that, yeah, great route. Really looking forward to seeing that. Not sure on the scenarios yet. We'll probably see more of that soon. Maybe we'll get a dynamic weather scenario. That would be nice to see. But other than that, yeah, really good route. It was about an hour that it took to get from St Pancras to Faversham around that time. So yeah, really looking forward to getting into that and driving that 375. So yeah, don't forget, Thursday, 4th of Feb, midnight, as soon as that DLC, that route is launched, I will be downloading it on my PlayStation 5, and we will be going live on YouTube as soon as we can to show you all how it looks on PlayStation 5. And, if you want to have a good look and, hear my reactions to it, you may like Matt and Sam's reactions to these routes, but you may want to hear my reaction to it, But no, it's great. It's lovely, that you're all watching and following and subscribing to the channel. We've got our social media channels as well. All of those links are in the description below. If you do want to help support the channel, there are a few ways around that. With our PayPal, our channel membership, our Teespring, so our merch. It is still January, so use Jan10 as a promo code to get 10% off your merch. And, other affiliate links and things like that. I know a few of you have got your curve cards, so we both get a $5 each for a curve card. Really good card to have. Puts all your cards into one. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because, I don't want to ramble on too much. But thank you very much for watching. don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, ding-a-ling-ding-ding, for more videos from Megasim, and I will see you on the next video. Remember, this is High Speed Weekend on Megasim this weekend, so tomorrow we have got a good one. We have got a good one. Good high-speed route. So check out that at the usual times. Anyway, have a great evening, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.